Hello everyone, this is Carolynne from NonnasNuttykrafts. So I decided to pop on. You know when you just get that whim of, let's just go have some fun. So today I thought we would make a tulip wreath. So I think we should just get started. Let's go. So let me angle you guys down. So that way you have them. Here it is. Copy. And let me put it right in the page because you can't do this when you're on the camera. Hopefully there's no disruption. It says audio disruption. Oh, I just love Facebook. I love internet sometimes, don't you? When it wants to do its thing. Come on, Nana. Okay, here we are. So I'm going to post it right in the comments for you guys. So that way you'll have it. Look, I'm live. But I can't get comments up either because I'm frozen. Oh my God. Am I frozen? I'm not frozen over here, but I'm frozen on my iPad. Okay, I'm going to have to put the comment up later because I can't get it up on to the iPad to do it for you. Oh, now it's delayed. Okay, here we go. Yay. Come on, quick. Paste before it goes wackos. There we go. My affiliate. Link to order the pancake frame. Done. Put that over there. So depending who goes wacko on me. I like using the phone because the comments stay up there. On the iPad, lately Facebook is just crazy with the iPad. So if I don't answer your question right away, I apologize. Just go ahead and ask me again and I'll go right ahead and answer it for you. All right, so what we're doing on this, I'm going to start just wrapping it. You can use whatever color, do whatever you want. Do you have to wrap it? No. This is just an idea. I didn't glue this piece down here. You have the wire, and with this wrapping, and when I finish it, it's going to kind of hold it in place. Now, this was part of a ribbon that I had left over from another roll. And this is where it ended here. So I did glue this to meet it. And I'm just going to continue going on from there. And all I'm doing is just wrapping it around. Now, when I did that other wreath that I showed you, this base here, this was a brand new roll that I used. And I used all of it. It was a 10-yard road, 15 feet. I used just shy of 3 feet was left on the other roll. And that's what you saw here. This is about 3 feet here. And then this is a brand new roll that I have here that I'm using. So let's just continue going around. Now, could you use this 1.5 inch, like I said, or any other color? Does it have to be like this burlappy ribbon? Nope, it can be whatever you want it to be. I haven't done this with a 1.5 inch, but I do like the 2 inch. Now, I did get this idea from one of my business coaches, Melly Mel, who is in the Deco Exchange coaching group. So I got to give a shout out to her because she did this in our design group. And let's go here. And we're just going to keep going around. Now, it does kind of buckle a little bit sometimes. You could pull it tight on one end, but then the other end goes, is a little bit looser. So I don't make it so much at an angle. I'm kind of making it a little short like that. So that way it kind of keeps it a little bit more even, I guess. And a little bit more tighter. Does that make sense? We're just going to go around and round she goes. Oh, let me go. Now, as I'm doing this, just to let you know, if you pop over to my YouTube channel today, I did a collaboration with another group I'm in. I'm in the Hardworking Moms design group and business group as well. And we did a collaboration video. There's about, I don't know, was there about 6 or 7 of us that did for you on YouTube different craft ideas using Dollar Tree items of sorts. So in my description there, you can just click on the description, and down there you'll see all the video, the links for it. So I'm at the end here. I'm going to go around. And what I'm going to do is I'm going to pull this. Let me get my other scissors. Now you could do this however you want. Oh, I left my pins in the other room. You can leave it flat like this, but I like to just cuff it under a little bit just to keep it more of a finished edge. And I'm just going to take my hot glue. I'm just going to put a bead of glue, just kind of sprinkle it all over the place and hold that down. If you don't have that was happy fingers. These are little makeup things. This one is. You can get this at Dollar Tree. It's a silicone. So if you don't have happy fingers, you can do this with happy fingers. And then your fingers will be happy. All right. And then wherever you missed, you can go back and put some more glue there, because I didn't get any glue there. Now, you don't have to glue it if you don't want to, because as we put the ties around, just like this, the tie, because this has wire, it can hold it in place, but I kind of like to glue it anyway. Now, if you see from behind, it's going to look all nice and green, and you're going to see pipe cleaners don't have exactly the color green, but it kind of blends in as we're going around. It just kind of gives it a nice finish on it. So the pipe cleaners, so if you're not gluing this together, you can see I'm on the ribbon where it ended. And we're just going to tie it like that. Now the next thing is to go and place my bundles. So now here's how the bundles are. These I got from Walmart. They were $3.99. These are like last year's. Walmart has the, excuse me, not Walmart, Micheals. They have the small ones like this. But in my Micheals, they didn't have them out this year because all their spring stuff is 40% off. So I needed more because I want to do another project with tulips. But you get about 8 things, you know, on here. So what I did, I took a bundle that had the orange, the yellows, you know, on it, and I married it to the white to help break up all that color. Now you can keep it all the same color if you want. You could do whatever you want on your colors. Doesn't matter. But I did 2 of these orange kind of like colors and 1 of the white in there. So it's a bundle of 3. And I took a 4-inch zip tie and I zip tied it closed. Now I left a little space because my pipe cleaner is going to go in here, and I can still slide this up a little bit. You know, I could pull the stems down. I think I calculated, what did I calculate? 11 bundles, but we're going to see. I have 1 or 2 extra, I think, out here just in case I miscounted. So whichever way you want to start this, lay it, that's up to you. And I want to make sure I get, now these are also push-ups, meaning I can push the leaves all the way up. So that's what I actually did already, is I did that. All right. So I'm going to put this down, and now I know I can pull these down a little bit more, and see I adjusted my zip tie, and I'm going to glue it, not glue it, twist it shut. Now, you can glue these down if you want to. I'm going to choose not to do that. But you have that option if you don't feel it's secure enough. Now, the reason what I did was here, you can see here's a zip tie, the pipe cleaner. The pipe clean, even if it jimmies a little bit, it's not going to go past the flowers and it's not going to go past here. So your flowers are pretty much secure in there. Now, as you can see, my stems go a little bit past here. So what we're, oops, let me finish twist tying this baby in first. So we're not going to put anything else in this. I just want to make sure this is good and tight. Twist it like a zillion times. No, not really a zillion, but up enough. And we're going to take it, cut off a little bit of extra, and we're just going to bend that down so it's down. The next one, okay, I want to show you this. See how this little leaf is sticking out like that? So what I do is I take it and I open up the flower and I stick it so it goes back in. So I'm going to take the next bundle, and the way I'm going to lay it is just so that the top of those flowers come here. You can do it up here. If you do it up there, your wreath is going to be more fuller as far as thickness goes. This is just going to give me enough, just like that. If you can see the difference from going from here to like laying it here. Okay. So again, my pipe cleaner is right about where I want it to be. So it's going to be, well, on the outside, it's almost 2 inches in width approximately, and it's about 1 inch on the inside. So let's slide this up or pull these down. Either way it goes, it doesn't matter because we can adjust it. And we'll just twist tie this closed and cut it off. There's that one leaf sticking out again because I hit it. Get back in the box. Okay. And whoops, we'll just continue going on down the line. Now you don't have to set your pipe cleaner. You could set it like that. Look at that one leaf. Good golly, Miss Molly. Stay. Get back in the box. Seriously. I'm just going to hold you there till I get the next bundle in here. I've cut these about 1.5 inches here. So, you know, that's something that can be adjusted. If you don't need that much there, you can cut it off. And I'm just moving up the zip tie there a little bit. Deciding which way I want these to go. There we go. There always seems to be a right and a wrong side. Didn't you ever notice that? Hello, my friend. You're up late. There we go. And you can bend the stems if you think it's coming out too much one way or another. You can bend the stems to make it fit better to what you want. I like to twist mine like this because I feel I get a better twist in there. It gets it nice and tight before you cut it. Oh, come here, clippers. There we go. And just fold that down. On to the next. Again, we're just going to lie it down. I'm going to make this a little bit up tighter. Whoops. Push it up a little bit. Good. Not that much. Not that much. That's too much. There we go. And let's bring this around and we'll tie it in there. Oops, did I get that right? No, there we go. That's better. And by doing this, it just gives it a little bit of a cleaner look to it than anything else. I just got, whoop, got one of these pancake shades. Oh, cool. I like them. You know, you can go do the 8-inch frames, the wire frames, and do the same technique if you want to do that. Do this. It's really up to you, but I do like these. You know, you can do poofs on these, you can do ruffles on these, you can do whatever you want on them. Same technique. The difference being it has those holes in here, and by having those holes in there, if you're doing, again, different techniques, you can go ahead and take advantage of those holes because it does hold your, whatchamacallit, your mesh better in place. So on the wire frame, sometimes what happens is that your, not your mesh, your pipe cleaners, I said mesh, didn't I? It holds your pipe cleaners better in place, but you can do the same techniques. It just depends. It's something new and kind of cool to use and do. I saw my stem was sticking out a little bit much, and I didn't like that. So let me tuck it in under here. There we go. And like I said, you can bend these in a little bit. You can cut them shorter if you want to. And we're just going to go around and around. Until we get to where there's no more left. So how is everybody tonight? I kind of got... Oh, I read that comment. Whoops, got behind in some of the comments. I apologize. I think I got it. So how is everybody today? It was cold here. You know, we always say when it's summertime, we're ready for winter. When it's wintertime, you're ready for summer. Did you ever notice that? Okay, I'm going to do the same thing and just bend this a little bit. Because I want my flowers to stay more on top. Oops, got caught there. There we go. And see, there's more of a flat side on one side than a poofy side. So your flowers kind of tell you where they want to lay. Or how they want to lay. I hope I have enough. Yeah, I have enough. I was like, I kind of counted it out, but you know, sometimes when you're doing a live and stuff, you change things up, and that's okay. That's okay. Go with the flow. Now, I don't know if half a pipe cleaner would be better used. So we're going to try that on the next one to see if that's a better idea. Got fuzzies in there. And see, look how pretty it's looking. Some flowers came down. There we go. There we go. You can kind of see, you always see the holes and the goofs where you can go ahead and fluff up the flowers a little bit more here or there. But sometimes it takes it when you look in the mirror, as they say, so you can see it. All right. I wish my iPad would work. There we go. And if you guys wouldn't mind hitting that, you know, famous little button that brings this around. Oh, I'm tying it because I'm not paying attention here. I was tying down it before I put the flowers in. That wouldn't be, oh, let's try it half. I said I was going to try half a pipe cleaner, didn't I? I don't know if half a pipe cleaner would go. We'll just fold this in half and see. No, half pipe cleaner won't go. It's too small. But if you're like me, you can adjust your pipe cleaner to save. I save all my little pieces because I do use them for other projects. And I sometimes just need a little piece. Not as tiny as that though. Now, if you feel that your flowers are going to shift or anything, you can glue it down, you know, right here where we've tied it. You can do that if you want to. But I think with the zip tie being in there, I think we're good. I think that would be just enough to hold it tight. Oops. So I did already say that I did put my affiliate link in here earlier. If you want to get the pancake frame, I do have it listed in there. Oh, I have to adjust. Hold. Where did I go higher? I went higher here. So hold on. This is where I went really high. So let's take this one off. We got to backtrack. Gosh, I twisted this how many times? Okay, come on, twist tie. The one thing I learned too, and I never, when I first started, I didn't do this, got glue on me from my project, is that I always twist my twist ties in the same way so that if I have to undo it like I am now, to go back and fix this spot here, that I know that I've done them all the same way and it makes it so much easier than trying to figure out which way did I do it, which way did I not do it. Yeah, this is like overlaying right on top of those other flowers. So moving on down, because we just want them just touching on top there. All right. So I think I moved it about an inch maybe, give or take. Much better. I thought I saw it like really high here, but I wasn't sure. But I knew I had just cut enough of these to go ahead and do this. Hello, how are you? Welcome, welcome. Hey, if you're new to the group, welcome everybody. If you're not new, welcome anyway. I love having people come into the group. Ooh, let me fix that flower. There we go. Now, these also come with these really long things in here. I'm not so much of a fan with it, but for this, the tulips, I kind of like it. And of course, I'm leaving the, you know, the leaves that came with it as the filler, of course. Hello, Miss Becky. How are you? All right. Oh, I have one already cut here. So let's use that. So we have 3 more. That should be just right. 1, 2, 3. Yep, see? I knew I counted right. I knew there was something wrong. Oh well, what would it be without a little blooper? I always have a blooper. And that's okay though. I love bloopers. It makes it more fun. Because you know why? We're all not perfect. That's for sure. Not perfect. Okay, pipe cleaner. All right, so I'm going to bend those that way a little bit. Okay, we got 2 more bundles. Now when you get close here, you got to make sure you're not getting the leaf or the tulip from the, the other ones that you already have there. I think this is going to be so pretty. The orange, you know, of course, reminds you of carrots. But you know what? We're not going to put anything in there that says, oh, Easter, you know, because this way you can keep it up all spring as well. And into the summer until you get to, you know, 4th of July. So as you can see what I'm doing, I'm just lifting up these flowers and I'm going to tuck that last bundle in. I'm going to turn it around because I like it better this way. Now I got to find it. Where are you? Here we go. Don't get the flowers or the leaves of the other one underneath there. I have this one rotated to the side a little bit, but let me get this tied and we'll rotate it back. Oop. Push that down. Put you back in place. And look at how pretty. Isn't that cute? Uh-oh. Tulip on the loose. Right here. Now if that happens, you could just take a little dab of glue. Just a little dab will do ya. And just stick it right back on there. Now that ain't gonna come off again. Okay, look how pretty. Now you can do it just like this and leave it if you want to leave it like this. If you want to go ahead and put a bow on it, that's what we're going to do next. We're going to decide, and I need you guys to help me. I just like it. This is so cute. It's so cute. It's a little wreath. So now this comes out to be about 14 inches in diameter. So I picked out some ribbons. Now I have all 1.5 ribbons to use. So you guys got to help me here because you know what? Oop, I'm sorry. I keep hitting the camera here because I have you on the camera on the phone. So we're just going to open up some ribbons here and see what ones, let me roll it this way, that you guys like. Now, this is, I'm going to show you green ones first. And let's decide what we like. This is very bright. That goes with it. Because these flowers have a tint of yellow or a green tint. The little white ones, so to speak. We can go really a little bit on the darker side. And that, whoops, nope. I knew I had another green. It was hiding. Or we can take it and we can go very country-like. I kind of like all three of them. I don't think I like the light green one. That one's X-nay. We'll put that one off to the side. But I think either of these. Now, the reason in choosing one of these, if we choose it, I have some other ones, is it helps to tone down that orange color. So I'm not bringing out so much of the orange. I'm bringing out more of the green and toning it down. I kind of like this one, but I like them both, really. But if we want to go another route, there goes my ribbons all over the floor. We can just do a tan one, or natural. Let me get the ribbons that fell. And that way it keeps it just neutral. So we could go that way. We also have got some new ribbons here. Again, depending how you want to bring out what color. I have this one. This is it's a little bit satiny, but it's pretty. But then instead of going so bright in the sense of saying, I have this. Oh, I don't like this one. No, let's not even go that way. Look, I was practicing how to draw on that side. Okay, that's two we know for sure that are not going to be. And then I have this one. Again, not bringing this out to make it so Eastery. We wanted to keep it where they can, you know, whoever gets it, and it is for sale, by the way, wants to keep it up past Easter. And I have this one. This one brings in all the colors here. So let's kind of decide what we want to do. So let's lay out all the colors. Then we have just yellow. I don't think I need my glue gun anymore. Let me move that out of the way. We have a tan. We have the gingham. Gosh, guys, I'm indecisive. And then we have this pretty plaid here too. Wow. What do you guys think? This is the orange. It's like all the colors in here, the orange, like a red and the yellow. It has all the colors in. This one's just yellow. We have the tan, the gingham, or the plaid. What do you guys think? Which one should we do? I kind of like them all. So I'll say this is more darker. This is a little bit lighter of the greens. This is definitely your neutral. I kind of did. Here's the extreme. Here's the dark to the light. And this is the neutral. Wow. Oh my gosh. Decisions, decisions. Wow. Which way should I go? I hate that when I have so many decisions and I gotta go. What do you guys think? What one should it be? Oh my gosh. I'm trying to see if the comments would come up on here better. Gosh. Well, this one makes it very bright. So maybe we want to tone down the brightness on it and not go as bright. So let's take that one out of the picture. Because we don't want this like in your face. And maybe take the yellow out of the picture. Again, being so bright. Although I like them both. I do like them both. Gosh. Just a simple bow. The neutral bow. The green blends in. Okay, so this is the darker one. So we're going to take that one out, I think. We're down to 2. Natural. Or I'll say more country. The natural stands out, I think, better. You know, it just gives a little pop, a little different color. This really blends in. So it really becomes, really, what do you want to do? There's no right or wrong to it. In reality, I think I'm going to go with the natural. Let's do that one. Let me get my little bow maker out here. All right. So this is the easy bow maker. I use this a lot because I can put my ribbon on it and it just makes it easy. Now we don't need a really huge bow on this. And we're going to have some tails. We're going to make it hanging down. But the way it's going to hang is the bow's going to be here, so the tails are going to kind of hang this way. I don't want them hanging off the side like this. I want them hanging kind of, is the word diagonal? That probably isn't the more appropriate way to say. So let's just pretend, where do I want to put my bow? There's always a place that looks like it should be. I think it's going to go here. So what does that make that? Oh, do I want it 10 inches? All right, let's make it let's make a 10-inch tail. Let's do that. Did I put this in right? There's no real right or wrong side on this, but we're going to pretend there's a right and a wrong on this. So I'm going to put it in, going to flip my ribbon halfway around, do it tight so it stays nice. Now you can do this bow by hand, which I could do as well. Let's see, I think 4-inch bow. And a 4-inch bow means each side, each loop is going to be 4 inches. Yep, I think 4 inches is good. 4 inches. I'm just going to make a bunch of loops. Round and round she goes. And I'm keeping these all at 4 inches here. So far I made 6. Do I want to do 7? I want it to be just a fun bow. There's no like, oh, it's got to be like this. So this top one will go up here, the 7th one. So it kind of fills that void up there so you don't have a bow that's kind of split like this. And then these would all be down on the side. And we're just going to put one loop in the middle. Let's go with that one. And I have my wrong scissors out. Listen, y'all, I have scissors that I just use for ribbon. I have scissors I just use for fabric. And I have scissors that I use for whatever I want. And those scissors are usually the whatever I want scissors are ones that are probably been used for so many things they don't work as good anymore. Zip tie. I'm going to thread it through. Make sure the flat end is facing up on the zip tie so that we can go ahead and thread it right through. Going to pull it relatively somewhat tight, not super duper tight. I got another pipe cleaner here. I'm going to thread it through the back. Pull it tight, just enough. And then we're just going to take our bow and just go up. It's kind of like a little, I call it my funky bow. My wild and crazy bow. And see that little piece is going to be right there in the middle. And we're just going to flare it up. This isn't a big bow. This isn't to be the star of the attraction. Why am I missing a loop? Oh, here it is. It's like there's one missing. And we're just going to do that. And then when you got it where all your pieces are supposed to be, you got to go under the pipe cleaner, mister. There you go. And you pull it really tight. Okay. Fun, cute, small little bow. I don't want it to be overwhelming on the wreath. It is a small little wreath. Oops, kind of slid across the floor there. So sometimes you can figure out, you know, is there a hole? It's more of a hole somewhere. I don't know where I want to put it. I'm thinking here. think I'm going to go right here. I can see like a little bit of a hole, so that's where I'm going to put my bow. That be it that. And I'm just going to pull this back, the flowers that are underneath, just a little bit, because I don't want to crush the tulips. Just take this, and I'm just going to go once around to see, make sure this is where I want it. And see, it's just a little bow. Just like that. With that one flower sticking up there. Just one piece of this ribbon. I'll just twist you the other way, and then you'll lie flat. You'll go the way I want you to go. There we go. Much better. Okay, now, these I'm not going to dovetail. I'm going to cut them on an angle. There we go. And we're just going to curl this up a little bit. Just give it a little something something in there. And that's all that there is to it. Look how fun that is. And see, by having that one loop up here, it fills in that void. Otherwise, it would kind of almost look like that. So by doing that 7th loop, it kind of helps fill in that. And there you have it. You have a little flower. And little flower. They are little flowers, but you have a little wreath. That's perfect. These are great for offices, whether it's a nursing home, you have a small window, want to put it in the kitchen, in the bathroom, on a mirror, wherever you want to put it. And it's perfect. Slide that little piece down. Sticking up there. So there you go. That's it. So thanks for coming to NonnasNuttykrafts. And we're going to see you next time. So don't forget to like, follow, share, and subscribe to my YouTube. All right, y'all. Take care.